Hello, this is Raymond, or Ray, from explorerray.com, and today I'm gonna tell about my experience from day one of my little project, which I started yesterday. I'm currently in Oslo, and like I mentioned yesterday, I was gonna test out 3 different types of cameras for street photography. This isn't a thorough test, this isn't a very scientific method by no means, but it's my personal opinions. So what I have been testing in the point today is my rather new, actually very new, D810 with a Sigma 35mm lens and a battery grip. Looks like this. It's quite big, sturdy, nice piece of kit. First of all, it looks and feels like my ordinary DSLRs. One of the next thing I will probably try is the Canon 5D Mark III. The sheer size of it with the battery grip and everything feels approximately the same. The performance on it, I'm rather new to Nikon. What I know is Canon, so for those who are Nikon users who will probably disagree with some of my points, but first of all, it's a fantastic camera. I don't know all the features on it, I haven't learned it quite well yet, but from my point of view, it's just a stunning camera. It really works, it takes fantastic images, and actually it's kind of discreet, especially when you're in a town like Oslo, for street photography. First of all, one thing I would say is that if you listen to this, this is like just the shutter, or like this is the sound of the shutter. It isn't all that much. It's much less than if I run my 5D Mark III unless in silent mode, which actually works really well. But it actually makes quite a little sound. So you can take some kind of candid shots with this camera, but maybe not what I would recommend. But the nice thing with it is that with this setup, many people are using DSLRs. Many people are walking down main streets, many people, they don't notice you all that much, and they kind of don't mind. And that is kind of my opinion about using this. So it actually it's a nice camera, it feels nice in my hand, it looks awesome, to be quite honest. I really dig it. And it's also like weather sealed, and the bottom seems very nice. And when I shoot street photography, I like to have it like preset on f8 or something like that, because I want everything in focus, or most of the things in focus, and I shoot like aperture priority or something like that. And that works very fine. And here is maybe my personal biggest reason why I really dig this setup, is because of the sensor, the XP4, or what's called sensor, on 36 and something megapixels. The files are humongous. They are enormous, and they work really nice. And one of the nice things is that I've been shooting some pictures, and because of the sheer size of the megapixel and the sheer size of the files, you can crop it quite a bit to get what you want, and even maintaining the quality. And that is a very nice feature, and that is maybe my favorite thing with this camera. Actually, the possibility of cropping out what I need. Of course, the other things that I really appreciate, but maybe isn't that big an issue when it comes to street photography is that it's rather good weather sealed. Like today outside in Oslo, it has been pouring down a little bit, and you don't have to worry all that much about it. Like I mentioned, one of my setups, I'm using the R-strap from Black Rapid, which I hang it around my shoulders and use a slingshot, and it kind of just works. So this is like my first impression when it comes to like using the D810 for street photography. It's rugged, it's robust, it takes fantastic images. It has a lot of nice features. It sits firmly in my hand. It isn't all that heavy, even though it's a full frame and it's a large body, and I use a battery grip, but that I use for everything. And for all my cameras, so I like my cameras with a battery grip, especially my DSLRs. But the crop factor and the possibility of what you can do with the files, I think that is maybe, for me, the biggest and most important thing with this setup. So this is like my preliminary conclusions after just running this little test on how this performs for me when it comes to street photography. So next up will be the 5D Mark III with the 70-200 lens on. I will try that out tomorrow, and I will try to give you some thoughts about how that works. Take care, and if you like what I do, subscribe to my blog. You find it on explorerradio.com, or just subscribe to my YouTube channel. Take care. Bye.